The crowd is going wild.
Spain getting popular, and Eduardo takes it 2-0 very convincingly. Let's go to the post-match discussion.
Woo.
Wow.
What a fireball was coming down there.
Yeah.
The Spanish temperament taking over the feature match area.
Absolutely.
And also the players watching, just being wild and seeing his man going 2-0 versus Joshua Schmidt.
Yeah. It seems like the underdogs are really taking it for this event. Like every time we have featured a very known player, he lost.
True.
And yeah, you got to give credit to Eduardo. He came in strong before, saying, I want Spain to win. I'm very patriotic. So yeah, he's proving everyone that he's a very good player with a very good deck. So
yeah, and Lava Golem as a side deck decision seems to be a good one.
Absolutely.
He really made a point there.
Yeah. If you were doubting him, we saw both in Game 1 and in Game 2 how the deck can go first and second. So we all know that Pendulum is really good at going first, and he played it through very well, because we saw Joshua at the Phantasme, but that could have been an Nibiru, and it still wouldn't have mattered, because he played
King
around
is such
it.
a bad, because you can just have it in your hand and have it on the field, and just your opponent will not even drop the hand trap. I mean, you're even happy if he drops the hand trap, because it's just one less card in his hand to play through your board then on his turn.
Yeah, the only thing I'm thinking about now is we were discussing in Game 2 how there were a little bit of some mind games and chat in there. We can ask Eduardo about that, because what I'm thinking is when Joshua smiled, when Eduardo asked how many summons is that, I was really sure that Joshua realized that the Nibiru was not going to be there. So if he played for a bigger board, I think he would have won the game. Because like he could have made at least Titan, Colossus, he could have made a very big board. So maybe Joshua could have like picked up on the tell, but can't really blame him. Colossus is usually enough. And I think what really won the match though was the Garuda.
We're like, this card shouldn't be in there anymore in Game 2.
We were like, why did he keep Garuda? I mean, he came in clutch for the Twin Twister. So
and also like Thundering kind of goes for some floodgates now going first. They bought in like summon limits. Some of them are boarding Imperial Order as well, which would be a blowout. I mean, but Garuda couldn't do anything against orders, so that
to be honest,
really
I feel like maybe we can ask also that to Eduardo. Joshua is a very famous, obviously, and popular player, and he played a very similar deck at the World Championship. It's totally possible that since the World Championship is the most exciting event of the year, Eduardo was watching, and Joshua was siding floodgates there. He had like summon limit and skill drain. So maybe he sided Garuda for that reason, and he won the game with it.
Let's hear from him, I would say.
Absolutely.
So, JJ, let's go to the winner's interview.
Now we are here with Eduardo. How are you feeling that match? That match was pretty intense. So I want to pick your brain for a second. Like, okay, the Game 2, you were siding, you were thinking to yourself, okay, he's playing Thunder Dragon. It's not, you know, the best matchup for me, having Colossus when you play stuff like Duelist Alliance and a bunch of search cards, which the current versions of Pendulum kind of does. Like, how did you think of siding in Lava Golem? Why did you opt for it instead of something like Nibiru?
Well, it's like there are many players that I'll play Nibiru, but no, it's good in Pendulum because no, it's a good blowout versus the combo deck, the real combo decks like Luna Orcus and that stuff. And it's mediocre versus a good player of Thunder Dragons. So I prefer like real blowouts, like the Lava Golems and the no more Tar Ruler, like the spell. And I think they are better for panels because they have more synergy. You can, as you can see in the future match, with the Lava Golem, I can compulse, or I can use like a piñata for Boris War, for example. I was my thought in the deck building.
Okay, so then you kind of said, well, okay, I had a bit more options to play some other stuff. This worked out well enough for you. Joshua ended up playing a bit reserved. He played around Nibiru when you asked, hey, how much summons was that so far? Sort of playing a bit of the mind game and, you know, trying to set it up in the situation to have him play only one Colossus and one other monster, but just having the exact Lava Golem to close out the game. So, Eduardo, do you have any last words that you want to say to the audience, to the people?
Yes, of course. Thank you, everyone, for Spanish community. Arriba España.
Arriba. Good. Now, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for tuning on in. I'd like to thank Eduardo for stopping by. Be awesome, guys. And there is more coverage after this, so don't go anywhere.